Boom shakalaka, are you kicking yourself that you didn't buy Bitcoin last year at $15,000? Well, today's episode, we're going to take a look back a year ago today to see were there any indicators that Bitcoin was about to rally. Just in case this happens, maybe in another 4 years, you might catch it then. Stay tuned. Boom shakalaka, Bitcoin deja vu. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at a lot of very interesting charts suggesting Bitcoin deja vu. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove. Push that like button. Today, extreme fear down from the past few days as the overall market tumbles 1.5%. Bitcoin at 16,572, Ethereum at 1199, BNB at 267, XRP 37 cents, Dogecoin 8 cents, Cardano 32 cents, and Polygon 88 cents. And if you want to be the top coins today based on artificial intelligence and machine learning, we have Scoin, Eurocoin, Kaspa, Pax Gold, and Trust Wallet. You can check out token metrics for yourself. 1 week free trial down in the description. Now, Bitcoin today still sitting above this downtrend line, which is good news, but under a lot of very important moving averages as the drop is starting to slow. Across the broader markets right now, exactly 1 week ago, the CBOE equity put call ratio has reached levels last seen in 2008. This was the end of, or the beginning of the housing crisis, somewhere in the middle of the housing crisis. But things look as bad as they did back then. And yet, right now, we have the S&P 500% of stocks above their 200-day moving average has finally crossed the 50% threshold as seen right here. Previously, this setup looks very similar to 2015-2016. Back then, a big rally followed. Could we have the same exact thing when everybody's betting on the market going down? Could the market disappoint the most people possible? It certainly wouldn't be the first time. Bitcoin right now at a turning point. I've rarely seen sentiment being that bearish. According to the majority of crypto Twitter OGs, 14,000, 12,000, 10,000 seems inevitable. Could we disappoint even more markets? Certainly could. Right now, if we take a look at the liquidity, there's liquidity grab around 18.5 and 17.2 and 15.5, but the bigger one is below at about 13.5. So we may be headed there first. We'll kind of have to buckle up and see what's happening. Despite all of that stuff what's going on, this past week had the biggest selling volume in history. Last week closed with highest selling volume recorded on Coinbase, even bigger than the COVID crash. And just take a look at what happened with Bitcoin price after many of these large selling volumes. Price went up. Now, right now, Bitcoin repeating fractals from 2019. We had consolidation, drop, triangle, breakout to the upside. Same thing with RSI, where we basically had a bottom, dropped, and then a Nike swoosh, unbranded Nike swoosh. Same thing happening now in 2022. Consolidation, drop, triangle. Potentially, we have the same non-branded Nike swoosh before a potential breakout. Right now, Bitcoin versus US oil in accumulation zone. When US oil breaks down its ascending trend line, it provides signal in accumulating Bitcoin. As we can see here, each time it broke this trend line, that was accumulation zone for Bitcoin. Right now, we are in accumulation zone for Bitcoin. Bitcoin finds the bottom while oil starts falling. Now, the past few while oil has been going up, potentially they have found enough oil sources, so we may see, as we're seeing here, a break in the trend line for US oil. And right now, another bottoming pattern, the double bottom. We saw it in 2011, right here. We saw it in 2015 here. Potentially, right now, again, 2022. We had first high, first consolidation, second consolidation, and double bottom before massive breakout. Which brings us to this very, very interesting chart. A lot of people still predicting a long way down to go in the price. But if we take a look at the HODL waves, recent events have caused more Bitcoins to move. You can already see in the young HODL waves right here, probably just to my side. Plotted as normalized realized cap HODL waves, the magnitude becomes clear. My guess is these recently moved coins will become very, very old. Now look at this amplitude compared with what happened at the very bottom. This was the worst of it in 2019. Could we have just seen the worst of it? Well, it's certainly possible, especially with this deja vu chart. A deja vu is usually a glitch in the matrix. It happens when they change something. Whoa, right? Well, if we take a look here, 2014, 2016 compared with now, we had a new all-time high. We had a new paradigm where the price is just going to keep on going up forever. Then back in 2015, 2015, there was the China ban, and we had interest rates here. And then there was a Bitfinex crash in late 2015. We have the FTX crash here. And then look what followed. I mean, could you imagine after the washout we've just had this past year, if things turn around, how quickly they will turn around for everything. So that's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, push that like button. I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.